This is a shocking revelation that I am just learning about for the first time.
Dawson's Rentals.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with today's first bit of Power Rangers news from Hasbro Fan Fest. So we have our first official look at the Gold Ranger. As I joked about, we kind of already knew about the casting. We pretty much for months, thanks to the fandom investigators, aka stalkers. We basically known who it was going to be, but we have our official reveal. They kind of had this fun little video with the cast introducing him as he is, and then we got the name, which is Ion. And I don't want to be presumptuous, but with that name, I'm going to assume he's going to be from Rafiki, aka Rafkon. I recently did a theory video about that. You can check that out. I'll have it linked somewhere. But I kind of theorized on whether he would be, again, based on the name, I'm going to theorize he might not be just a random new guy. That he's going to be tied to Rafkon or something like that. But I theorized on whether he would be, the original Gold Ranger from the flashbacks, or maybe a modern day version taking up the mantle, but he's from Rafkon. But we'll see. But you can check that video out. I talk about that more. But based on the name, I'm just going to speculate. But you never know. But we get a look at that. And there's also some press shots of him just in action with the morpher. And then, we have a press shot of him helmetless with his weapon. I think the weapon and the morpher and in the suit and whatnot. And it looks like the Gold Ranger suit is actually gold, so that's a win. They didn't really, as of this recording, they didn't really reveal any details on who he is, except for his name, his story or anything like that. They just said it's going to be really exciting. I mean, what are they going to say though? I don't know. I'm not saying it won't be exciting, but what are they going to say? Oh, it's going to be really generic and normal. They're not going to say that. Of course, they're going to hype it up. So let's not get our expectations too high. And I just talked yesterday in yesterday's preview clip video about how I was kind of glad if they don't introduce him before the hiatus. Not in terms of this, but I mean in the show. Because I think episode 8 is our last one before the hiatus. I think we had 9 last year because we had that weird Olympic special that didn't end up being an Olympic special. But I'm hoping that we hold off just because in recent years, 6 Rangers have appeared so much earlier, and especially after the main team happens, and we just got the main team together, so I'm hoping that he shows up after the hiatus, aka in the summer when the international airings start rolling out. But I'm just kind of hoping we wait for that, at least for that. But I'm excited because I am enjoying Dino Fury right now. I'm looking forward to seeing what his character is like. If he is tied to Rafkon, I hope that brings some interesting stuff for Zato. I think that could be potentially interesting. There's also, I think, another shot of the cast together, and Zato's got his new hat on. Also, this is sort of nothing to do with the Gold Ranger, but I thought about how Zato's disguising himself even though aliens are supposed to already be living on Earth if they're in the main continuity and they haven't separated SPD into other Earths. I just kind of realized that last week, and there's that picture of him with the hat, and so I just happened to think about that. But are you guys excited for the Gold Ranger? What do you want to see out of it? What do you think of the casting? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can catch my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.